Good morning, everyone. My name is Imran Nerlikar from Shastri Nagar MPS, and I welcome all the students for today's session of state level lecture from MCGM department. I request all the students to take out your course books and a notebook to note down the important details, important points. Pencil in your hand. So today we are going to start our session with a story. I am going to tell you a small short story, and I hope you will listen it carefully and you will understand it. And I think that everyone, all of you, you like stories. Okay, so we are going to start today. There were two friends. The story is about two friends. The name of these two friends was Lokesh and Farhan. The name of two friends was Lokesh and Farhan. Both were studying in the same school, Lokesh and Farhan. Both of them, they were studying in the same school. And Lokesh was the class topper in all tests and examinations. And he was friend of Farhan. He was friend of Farhan. One day what happened, when exam was going on the day of history examination, Lokesh, he realized that his classmate, means his friend Farhan, he came with the preparation of maths, means he didn't see the timetable properly, and he thought that today is maths paper instead of history, and actually it was paper of history. Farhan, and when Farhan came to school, at that time he came to know that it was paper of history and not maths, and he had studied for maths. And so he became desperate, means he was in tension. And Lokesh, who was the topper of the class, he was using some wrong methods. Foul means what? Wrong methods means, some students, they cheat in exam. They copy from their friends, from cheats, etc. So he was cheating in exam to get high marks in exam. And when Farhan came to school, and when he came to know that it was history paper and not maths, at that time Farhan, he became tensed. So Lokesh, who was the class topper, to let he offered Farhan to let him copy from his paper, from his answer sheet, because Farhan was just sitting behind him, means backside, on the back bench of Lokesh. But Farhan, he was a boy of ethics. He was a boy of ethics. He was a boy of ethics means what? Means he was a good boy. Even though he was getting good mark, even though he was getting average marks, he refused to cheat in exam. Honestly, he was giving papers in exam. And so Farhan refused to copy, to cheat in exam and to copy from the answer sheet of Lokesh, even though he answered him. And he said that it's all right, that even if I will get a zero in my paper, it will be my own marks. It will be zero, will be my own. Even if I will get zero, it will be my own marks. But I will not copy. I will not write. I will not cheat. I will not copy from your answer sheet. I don't want to score a single mark by cheating. Cheating in exam, it is for cowards and not for me. And I will get the marks honestly in my paper. Whatever it is, 0, 1, 2, whatever I will get, it will be my own marks. And when Farhan answered this, answered like this, honestly, at that time, it was a turning point for Lokesh. It was a turning point for Lokesh. Even though he was sincere, even though he was intelligent, he was topper, he was cheating in exam. And so, and so, Farhan, when he heard this answer, Lokesh, when he heard this answer from Farhan, at that time it was turning point for him. And from that point, from that day, he gave up. Means he stopped cheating forever in exam, and he worked hard for what he desired. Means always he would desired, he wanted to come first. And after that, he used false measures, means cheating, cheats, etc. Okay, he did not use wrong methods to acquire anything, to acquire good marks, or even after exams, even after school, in his personal life also, he did not cheat. He did not do any wrong thing, wrong method to gain anything, to achieve anything in his life. So this is what is the moral of the story. This story tells us that in our life we should not cheat anyone. We should not do we should not use wrong methods to achieve anything in our life. Even if we will fail, next time we can get success. The failure teaches us something in our life. Even if you get small things in your life, it will be your things. It will be achieved by your honesty. It will be achieved by with your own methods of life. That's why ethics, honesty is important in our life. Understood? So this story, it is very very important for all of us in our life, not only in exam, but also even after our school. Even after our school, we should we should accept, we should remember, we should adopt this method to achieve anything we should achieve, we should get, we should work honestly in our life. And whatever we will achieve, it will be our success, not of others. Understood, everyone? I hope you have understood. So, this story which I have told you now, it is given on page number 7 of your course book. In the warming up session, in your course book, on page number 7, the story is given. Okay, the story which I told you about two friends, Lokesh and Farhan. After that, in A, you know, from the story, some words or phrases are given there, and you have to write the meanings. You have to write the words which are used in the story for the following words which are given here. For example, first one which is given is become aware. Become aware. To become aware. Now, the first word, become aware, the first word or phrase which is given, become aware, it is the synonym of the word realized. In second paragraph, first line, the word Lokesh, in second sentence, Lokesh realized that his classmate. The word realized is used for this word became aware. Became aware. Okay. If you have pencil in your hand, Please note down the answers which I am repeating. Okay. Second one, the word which is used always, the word always, which is given here, the synonym for the word always, which is used in the story, is invariably. In first paragraph, second line, the first word which is given is invariably. However, in invariably, he used foul means. In this sentence, the word invariably, it is the synonym of always. Third word which is given, the phrase which is given, very upset and helpless. Very upset and helpless. The meaning, the synonym of this phrase which is given is desperate, very upset and helpless. The word desperate is given in second paragraph, third line. Farhan had become desperate, very upset and helpless. He was in tension. Desperate, the word. Okay. Next word is cheating. Cheating. Cheating in exam. Now the word which is used, the synonym for this word cheating, which is given in story, is foul means. Foul means. Okay. And the word which is given is foul means. It is given in, see, in second paragraph. In second paragraph, the word is given. Foul means. Okay. After that, next word which is given, next word which is given is without working for it. Without working for it. The word which is given, the synonym which is given for this phrase without working for it is unearned. 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 The word it is given in third paragraph, second line. I do not want to score a single mark. Unearned. Unearned. Okay. After that, next word which is given is a sudden change. Sudden change. The synonym which is given in the story for this phrase is a turning point. In the last paragraph, fourth paragraph in first line, these words were a turning point in Lokesh's life. So the word sudden change, it is used for a turning point. And the last one, seventh, to gain or to achieve. To gain or to achieve. The word, the synonym for this word is to acquire. To gain or to achieve means to acquire. In last paragraph, in fourth paragraph, in last second line, it is given false measures to acquire anything. Acquire means to achieve or to gain anything. Okay. I hope you have understood this A activity. Second, B activity, it is you have to write summary of the story. Now, the story which I have told you now, the story of Lokesh and Farhan, you have to write in your own words. You have to write in your own words. Summary means what? Summary means a summary means to write the passage or paragraph or a story in your own words, in your own method, to understand it, to grasp the story, and to write the gist in your own words. It is called as summary. So in second activity, you have to summarize the story, the incident, in 6 to 8 lines and write it in your course book or notebook. You have to begin the story as if you are Lokesh, Now, what changes you have to make here? The word, the in story, wherever the word Lokesh is used, wherever the name Lokesh is used, instead of Lokesh, you have to write I. You have to write I. As if you are the narrator. As if you are the narrator. You are narrating the story and you are Lokesh. You have to use all first person pronouns here. I, me, mine, myself. All these first person pronouns you have to use and write the story in your own words. For example, I had I was always been a class topper. Okay. After that second sentence, however, invariably, he used here third person he is used for Lokesh. So instead of he, you have to write I used. Foul means during the exam. I used. One day, you know, for example, his classmate, Lokesh realized, I realized that his classmate means Lokesh's classmate. So here you have to write my classmate and friend Farhan. I realized that my classmate. So instead of Lokesh, you have to use I, and wherever there are third person, he, his, at that time you have to write my or mine. Okay, me, my. First person pronouns you have to write. You have to use and complete the story in your own words. It is very easy. I hope you will complete this. After this, we'll come to our today's topic, that is the thief's story. The thief's story. I hope you have opened the course book. Please open page number 8, 1.3, sorry, 1.2, the thief's story. 1.2, the thief's story. First of all, we are going to see the introduction of our writer, today's author. The name of the author, today's author of who has written this story, the thief's story, his name is Ruskin Bond. His name is Ruskin Bond, and he is very famous for writing some suspense stories or these type of emotional stories, very nice stories. He has written very nice. His writing is very nice. He was born in 1934, and he is an Indian author of British descent. Means he is using British accents in his language, British words, British English. He is using British English. You know, actually there are two methods which are used in English language: American English and British English. For example, COLOUR color and COLOR color, COLOR color. Both spellings are right. In British English, it is COLOUR, and in American English, COLOR color is used. There are two methods. So Ruskin Bond, he is using British method, British descent in his language, in his writings. He lives with his adopted family in Landover in Mussoorie, in India. The Indian Council for Child Education has recognized his role in the growth of children's literature in India. For small children, he has written so many writings. The literature means writings which he used, which he has written for children, especially children. He got the Sahitya Academy Award in 1992. He has received Sahitya Academy Award in 1992 for his story Our Trees Still Grow in Dehradun. Okay, Dehra. It is short form of Dehradun. Our Trees Still Grow in Dehra, for his published work in English. For this story, he has received Sahitya Academy Award. He was awarded with Padma Shri also. See, you can see it is the highest honor, okay, which is received from Rashtrapati of India. Okay, here he was awarded by Padma Shri also in 1999 and Padma Bhushan also in 2014 for his writings, for his work in Indian English literature for children. You can imagine how much great this author, today's personality is. Okay. Now this story, the thief's story, it is very nice, very nice, emotional story, and which will turn your life also if you'll understand it nicely. This story you have to learn not only for exam but for your personal life also. Personal life also means how goodness of one person can change your personality. It is given, it is depicted, it is written in this story. Actually, there are this story. It is of two characters. It is of two characters. There are two people in this story. There are two characters in this story. The name of this story, these two characters are, first one is Anil. First one is Anil, and second one is Hari. The name of second character is Hari. So these are two characters in this story, Anil and Hari. Anil, he is a writer. The name of first character, Anil, he is writer. And second character, Hari, he is actually a person who is a thief. Who is a thief. Thief का मतलब होता है चोर. The thief's story. Okay. Second character, which I told you, Hari, which is given here, actually he is the narrator of the story. He is narrating. He is narrating this story to us, to the readers. Okay. And the name which he has used here, Hari, it is also Hari Singh. It is also fake. It is not his real name, because thieves, they are using fake names. For example, the people, those who cheat others, those who cheat others. For example, hackers. If you know, if you have seen in our day-to-day life also, so many people, they are hacker. There are hackers, those who hack your mobile phone, those who hack your computers, and they cheat your money. Understood? They call you, they tell you fake names, they tell you fake schemes, and they take your mobile number, personal details, bank accounts, etc., your ATM cards, etc., and then they cheat you. They cheat you. They bankrupt you. They cheat your money, etc., whatever. But for these tricks, they are using fake names. In the same way, the character in this today's story, he is also using fake name, Hari. It is not his real name, but even though we'll call him narrator. Okay, we'll call him Hari, narrator of the story, narrator in this story. Okay, that's why so many times banks, they message you and they warn you by calling you that don't share your personal details to anyone, Aadhaar card or bank account number, IFSC code, or your ATM pin, or OTP which is given to you. Don't give details to anyone about this. Otherwise, anyone can bankrupt you, cheat you. Okay. By today, in this technological world, anything can happen. That's why we should always be aware for all these things. Understood? So we'll come to the point. We'll start the story today. The thief's story. The thief's story, which is written by Ruskin Bond. About about the character I have told you. See, Hari Singh and Anil, these are two characters. Hari Singh, he is a small time thief. His real name is not Hari Singh. He keeps on changing his name to escape, to run away from police. Okay. His modus operandi is that he earns the trust of people, means his way of cheating people is that he earns the trust of people and then robs them. He cheat them. and flees away. Flees away means run away from there, escapes from there. When he see Anil, he thinks of robbing him. When he saw Anil, at that time he decided to rob him, to cheat him, and hence he comes to him, he approaches him and asks for some work to work and stay with him, stay with Anil. And on the other hand, the second character in the story is Anil. Anil is very kind, simple person, very honest person, and easygoing young man. Easygoing means who can accept anyone in his life. Okay, he is tall and lean stature. Lean means not weak, you can say. Thin, you can say thin. Not like a bodybuilder. Okay, so he is tall and lean stature, personality, and has interest in sports like wrestling. He likes wrestling, but he is thin. He is not that much powerful, you can say. Okay, but he likes wrestling. Wrestling, wrestling means kusti. He is not very rich also. Anil is not that much rich also, and cannot offer to employ as a cook. Okay, he cannot employ, means he cannot give, he can't afford a cook in his house. He is living alone, he is cooking himself, and so he cannot afford to keep a cook for him. Okay, he has the patience and goodness to not only teach, had to cook, but also to read, write, and add numbers. Because he is a writer, because he is a writer, he has the ability to teach others reading, writing, or counting, etc. Okay, and actually, Hari Singh, he is illiterate. He can't read, he can't write. Okay, because of his illiteracy, because of his less knowledge, he is cheating others. He is a thief. He has become a thief. You know, in our Mumbai also, so many people are there. Those who are working as a thief, those who are cheating others. It is because they don't go to school. They don't have knowledge of. They don't know the importance of education. They don't know laws. The person who is educated, the person who is educated, he stays away from crime. He stays away from crime because he knows the rules and regulations. He knows the punishments. If he will do something wrong, what is going to happen? He knows that. In our school, we get knowledge, we get education of all these things. Okay, when you are educated, socially you become aware of something. And when you are illiterate, illiterate people, even though for small money, for small amount, for 100 rupees, 200 rupees, or even less than that, they are ready to do some crime. They are ready to do crime in their life because they are unaware of the punishments. They are not, they don't know what is going to happen if they will do this in their life. Understood? They don't think of future. They are addicted, and that's why they are forced towards crimes. And when you are educated, when you go to school, at that time you try to stay away from all these things. Okay, that's why education and schooling is important. So we'll start the story now. See, all of you, everybody, I'll read the story and explain it in short. I was still a thief when I met Anil. Now, I means who? I means Hari Singh, the narrator, the thief in the story. The thief in the story. Okay, he's the narrator. He's narrating. He's narrating this story. He's telling this story to the readers. Narrating this story. So I was means Hari Singh, the thief. He was still a thief. Still he was a thief. Today is not a thief. After he met Anil, his life has changed. That's why this story is very nice, very important. Okay. Today he has stopped cheating others. And today he is not a thief. At that time, when he met Anil, he was a thief. He was shows past tense to us. Okay. In past, he was a thief when he met Anil. And though 15, he was 15 years old at that time. He didn't know much more about life, about good, bad, etc. etc. 15 is very less age. Even though when if you are under 18, if you are a teenager, and if you do some crime, any child, if he or she mistakenly or knowingly does any crime, there are separate codes, separate laws, rules and regulation for these type of criminals. Means the children, those who are a teenager under 18 or under 19. Understood? Those who are not mature, for them separate codes are there, and separate trials, separate judge, separate lawyers are there, and different punishment is given to them. Understood? Means they are sent to the, not to asylum directly, they are not sent to jail, they are sent to some other NGOs, so that they can change their mentality, they can change their thinking, they should make them aware why did they make that crime, to understand that mentality, to stop to change their life. Understood? They are sent to they are sent to NGOs. Understood? Not directly to the jail. Understood? So that's why in our story also, the thief, the narrator, he is 15 years old, and we can call him that. Still he was not mature. Okay. And the thief, he says that I was an experienced and fairly successful hand. Even though he was 15 years old, even though he was 15 years old, he was very experienced. Means he has a lot of experience of cheating people and robbing people, and fairly successful hand means what? Means every time he was successful in cheating, in robbing. Okay. He was a successful thief, you can say. Okay. He was a successful thief. Anil was watching a wrestling match when I approached him. So when the narrator met Anil, at that time, Anil was watching a wrestling match. He was watching a wrestling match. Okay, Kusti. He was watching a wrestling match. And when the narrator, he came to him, approach means to go near, to go close. Okay. At that time, Anil's age was 25 years old. Anil was 25 years old. And the thief, the narrator, was 15 years old. See, how was Anil? What are the qualities of Anil which are given here? Anil was a tall boy, 25 years young man. He was tall. Lean. Lean means what? Lean means slim. Thin, you can say. Slim person. Slim. Not fat or healthy. Bodybuilder type. He was lean fellow. Lean fellow. Slim fellow. And he looked easygoing. All these qualities, adjectives which are used are for Anil. He looked easygoing. Easygoing means to accept all things easily in life. Easygoing. Kind. Kind means a person who is generous. Okay, kind. And simple enough for my purpose. So, when the narrator, he saw Anil, at that time he thought that, I can cheat this person easily. I can cheat this person easily like this. So simple enough for my purpose. And what was his purpose? His purpose was to cheat Anil, to rob Anil. Okay, the thief's purpose. I hadn't had much luck of late, and thought I might be able to get into the young man's confidence. And today, So the narrator, he says that today he was not that much lucky, even though it was late, even though it was night, even though it was late, he was not lucky to rob anyone, to cheat anyone. Okay, that's why he thought that he might be able to get into this. He can easily he can easily gain trust of this person. He can easily achieve the confidence of Anil. I might be able to get into the young man's confidence. He can easily gain trust of Anil. So he went, the thief, the narrator, he went to Anil and said, "You look a bit of wrestler yourself." He is praising him fake. He is giving him fake praise, you can say. Okay. So even though Anil was a thin man, lean man, he praised him just to talk, just to achieve to gain his confidence. He said that you look a bit of wrestler yourself. The narrator said, a little flattery helps in making friends. If you praise someone easily, they trust you. Flattery means what? Flattery means the meaning is given here to praise someone in insincere way. To praise someone in insincere way. That is called as flattery. So fake praise, you can say. Fake praise. Okay. So in little bit little bit flattering, because the narrator wanted to become friend of Anil, that's why he used this trick. By flattering, he said that you look a bit of wrestler yourself. Because he was watching a wrestling match, the thief, the narrator, understood that he has interest in wrestling. That's why he said that, you look like bodybuilder, you look like a wrestler. So even though he was thin, he was not that kind of person. He said that like that to him, so that he should talk with the thief. He should talk with the narrator. So do you, he replied. He replied means Anil replied that you also look like that. Same, you also look like that. Which put me off for a moment because at that time I was rather thin. So Anil understood the intention of that thief, intention of that narrator. So he also said that he replied that even you look like a wrestler. So do you. You also look like a wrestler. And that's why the narrator understood that this person is clever, which put me off means stopped the topic for a moment, because at that time the narrator, he was very thin man, he was not like a wrestler, well, I said modestly, I do wrestle a bit. Even though the narrator is, see, he's cheating, he's giving fake answers. Okay, he lied there. He lied there and said modestly. Modestly means what? Modestly means without boasting, in a humble way. In a humble way. Kindly he said, well, I do wrestle a bit. Sometimes I do wrestling. Sometimes I do wrestling like this. Sometimes I wrestle. I do wrestling like this. Modestly he said. Kindly he said. And he asked, what's your name? Anil asked. Anil asked him, what's your name? The narrator replied, Hari Singh. And actually, it was not his original name. He lied there. He told him fake name. Actually, he was a thief. That's why, the people, those who are thief or those who are cheaters, they don't tell their original name. Okay? They hide their names. They hide their personality. Okay? That's why Hari Singh, the name which he told, Hari Singh, it is also fake one. I lied. The narrator lied. I took a new name every month. Every month, he was using new name. to keep him away from the police, that kept me ahead of the police, so that he should not caught by the police, to get away from the police. And my former employers means what? Former means the old one, previous one. Employers means wherever he was working. For example, he was working in some place, work this shop, that shop, for 1 month or 1 week, 2 week, and then he was gaining trust of those people, and then he was robbing them, he was cheating them, he was taking their money and escaping from the running away from that particular place. So to keep away from, to escape from the former employers and from the police, every month he was using new name. Okay. After this introduction, Anil talked about the well-oiled wrestlers. Anil was talking about the wrestlers, bodybuilders, well-oiled, wrestlers, the people those who wrestle in the wrestling matches. At that time, they are using oil to their body. They are applying oil to their body. Why? So that the other person, their competitor, he should not easily catch them. His hands should slip from their body. That's why these wrestlers, they are using oil to their body. So Anil was talking about the well-oiled wrestlers who were grunting. Grunting means what? The sound which they make when they fight with each other, when they wrestle with each other. Okay, the grunting sound, making low guttural sounds. It is called as grunting, while lifting and throwing each other, their competitors. These wrestlers, when they throw, when they compete, when they fight with each other, the sound which they use, it is grunting. I didn't have much to say. Anil walked away. So after after talking about the wrestler, he stopped his talk, and he said, I don't want to talk much more with you. I don't have anything to talk now. And so he started walking, he walked away, he got up and started to walk to return to his home. I followed casually. See, this narrator, he followed him, he went behind him. I followed casually. Hello again, he said. Once again he said hello to the narrator. I gave him my most appealing smile. I want to work for you, I said. Appealing means what? Which has some intention behind that. Attention giving, getting attractive, which has some intention, some reason behind the smile. Okay. So I want to work for you. The narrator said, I want to work for you. Anil said, I don't have money. I can't pay you. I can't pay. I can't give you money. So I thought that over a minute, perhaps I had misjudged the man. So the narrator thought that this man, if he doesn't have money, I have selected a wrong man. I have selected, perhaps I have selected a wrong man. If he doesn't have money, how can I rob him? How can I cheat him? So perhaps I have selected a wrong, misjudged. Misjudged means what? Wrong selection. Okay. Wrong selection. My man. I asked, can you feed me? Can you give food to me? Like this. The narrator asked, can you feed me? Can you give food to me? Like this. The narrator asked. Anil asked, can you cook? Can you cook? Do you know to cook? Can you cook? The narrator said, I can cook. I lied again. Actually, the narrator cannot cook. The narrator cannot cook. But even though the narrator said, yes, I can cook. I can cook for you. Like this, he said. I lied again. Again, one more time, he gave wrong answer. He cheated. I can cook. If you can cook, then maybe I can feed you. So if you can cook, then you can stay with me. Maybe I can give food to you. Like this. I can feed you. He said like this. Anil replied to the man. So both of them, they came to his room. The narrator and Anil, both of them, they came to his room and they started living together. He took me to his room. He means Anil took me, means the narrator, to his room, and over the Jumna sweet shop. His room was near Jumna sweet shop. His room was near the Jumna sweet shop. Okay, and told me I could sleep on the balcony. The room was very small. That's why then Anil, he told the narrator that he can sleep in the balcony. Balcony means what? The porch outside the room, small porch, small area outside the room, balcony. But the meal I cooked on the first day, the food which he had cooked, the narrator had cooked, it was unable to eat. It was very, you can say, tasteless one. I cooked that night must have been terrible. It was very bad. It was not tasty. That's why Anil gave it to a stray dog. To a stray dog. Stray dog means what? The dogs which those who are wandering here and there on road. Understood? The dogs which are wandering here and there on roads, streets, stray dogs. The food which the narrator had cooked, the thief had cooked, Anil gave it to the stray dog and told me to be off. To means to go to sleep, to be off. But I just hung around. He was, he couldn't sleep. He was thinking. He was hung around means he was thinking. Still he was thinking. Still he was thinking. Okay, and smiling in my most appealing way, and he couldn't help laughing. Anil was laughing towards looking at the narrator. So he, my dear students, today, because the time is over, today we'll stop our story here. Tomorrow again we'll continue from the same point, from the same paragraph. Okay, in the first part we have seen the introduction of Anil, introduction of Hari, how they introduce each other, how what is the intention of Hari, how they come together, how they come together to the room, and they are sleeping in the room. Okay, first, for the first night. Up to this we have completed. After this, what happens? Whether Anil was robbed by the thief, whether the thief robs him, what happens in the next part, we'll see in the next lecture tomorrow. So I request all the students to join me tomorrow also, to study, to understand this thief's story. Okay, I'll stop here. Madam, shall I